Boom, baby, we are live in action. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. Hope you guys are pumped and excited. If you're with me watching this live, over here on the right side, just say, where you're from, what your name is, all that good stuff. It might be that side, depending on what you're looking at. But if you're watching this replay, obviously you won't be able to have fun with the attendees and things like that. But at the end of the day, what I'm excited to teach you guys today is a little bit of sales psychology. Okay, a little bit of sales psychology. So no matter what you are doing, what I want you to start thinking about, whether you're doing a Facebook post, an Instagram post, a Twitter post, whatever you're doing, even if you're not trying to get money, here's the deal. You're still selling yourself. You're still selling your value. You're still selling the reason why people want to come back to you. You're still selling the reason why people will see you as a credible source. Okay, the more likes, comments, and shares that you get is the more credible that you become as the source. Okay, so let me just give you an example. I'm gonna go to my screen right now. But when you go to my social media, and I really focus on Facebook, I mean, if you're focused on Instagram, you're focused on other platforms, fine. But what I want you guys to realize is that I love Facebook because there's more of a mature audience, we should say, more of an audience that people usually have money on Facebook versus like an Instagram where it's a younger audience where you're not going to find as much money, if that makes sense. But that's why I love Facebook. Okay. But when you see this is first what I want to talk about. When you see something where there's a post and there's 526 comments and 200 likes in 23 hours on a post, and there's all these people down below saying yes, and they're engaging in the conversation, what does that immediately make you think? Okay. What does that immediately make you feel? Over on the left or right side, depending on what side you're on this webinar, what does it make you feel? Okay. And so put that over there on the right side. But what I'm going to tell you what it is, over being here for 7 years, doing this online thing for 7 years, full-time entrepreneur doing this thing, what this tells everybody else who sees this is I am a valued, credible source. Okay. And so what this immediately does is it gives me the validity to do whatever I want to do after this post. So if somebody sees this right on social media and they see the engagement, they see that it's not fake. That's one of the first things you want to do first is you want to look at the comments. You want to look at the likes. You want to see if somebody bought their likes and comments, because you can go to Fiverr.com and you can buy likes and comments. Okay. You can buy this stuff. Okay. But you can tell when it's real people, because when people buy stuff, there's no profile pictures. They're usually from countries that don't speak English and all that other stuff. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to understand, is that you need to first see if the source is credible. So you can go to my page really quick and it should open in a new window. And I'm actually put my link over there, facebook.com/OrtegaJR. You can go over there and you can see, you can click on the people that are liking my stuff. You can go through their profiles and you can see that it's actual real people. None of these things are bought. Okay. None of these things are bought. Okay. This is real people engaging in my post. Okay. So first off, what I want you guys to start realizing is that, your post on social media, sales psychology wise, they matter. Okay. Every single thing you're doing matters. So I don't just, like, when I'm having a bad day, come to my social media, right, and just write something stupid, I feel crappy today, or I got sick last night, or, stuff like that, right? I don't do that, okay? Because every single thing matters. What if somebody came to your social media today, an investor with $1 million, and they came to your social media page today? Would they invest $1 million in you? Okay. Earl over here in the comments says, I closed a $1,500 sale last night because I learned from you in the last company you started. So that is awesome. So I've done several businesses, by the way, started several companies. So that's the question that you guys want to ask yourself today. Okay. So before we really dive deep into why my posts make people move, think about your presence. Okay. Every post matters. So I want you to get out your notes right now. I want you to get out a pen and paper, and I want to see your notes after, when this webinar gets concluded, in our groups and on my social media. I want to see your notes. But what would an investor with $1 million say right now? Okay. what would an investor, the $1 million, say right now if they came to your social media and said, I want to invest in this person? Okay. You can't put stupid social media posts that don't give value, that don't make people move and tick, okay? That don't give something away that says, look, this person is a credible source, okay? And when you're just starting out, okay, you might not get 500 comments on your social media. You might not get 200 to 300 to 400 likes on your social media. That's fine. But an investor with money, people who want to spend money with you, they're going to want to see your post actually give some sort of value. It solves some sort of problem, okay? And so that moves me on to the next step, okay? That moves you on to the next step. First off, you got to think about your presence. Does it look right? Does it feel right? Okay? So what I want you to do is just study my presence, okay? Does it look right? Does it feel right? Does it feel professional? Okay? Study my presence, okay, first. Now, when you study my posts, there's no stupid, non-engaging, non-value driven posts, okay? Sometimes it'll be lifestyle marketing of like what I'm doing with my family, but just notice what I'm doing, okay? All right, and so think about that today. It's not about you writing something dumb or your heart hurts or your hand hurts or you got in an accident or anything. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody cares about you, okay? That's another really big tip I want you to write down. Nobody cares about you. They only care about themselves, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to dissect some of my social media posts right now, and I'm going to show you why I get anywhere from 100 to 300 to 400 likes and then up to 500 comments on my posts as well. So we're going to deep dive into this, and let me just give you a little quick backstory on the reason why this training even came into fruition right here and right now, okay? Because it goes beyond even your words, okay? So I posted this literally a few days ago from the time of shooting this video. I got flown out to a company that's on pace to do $1 billion next year, okay? This immediately, in the circle that I'm in the entrepreneur circle that I am in, there is a lot of controversy going on right now with a brand new company that's supposed to hit $1 billion next year. But this is not the company that everybody's talking about that flew me in that is going to be on pace to do $1 billion next year. Okay, this is not that company. But however, I knew that there was controversy around the subject. So I knew if I wrote this particular line right here, getting flown into a company on pace to $1 billion next year, that this would immediately place me into that circle, okay, of the controversy. And so controversy is actually a good thing, okay? And if somebody can't see the video right now, what you need to do is you need to log out and you need to come right back in, okay? Jeff just said he couldn't see the video and you can only hear my audio. Just log out, come right back in, get Google Chrome if you can't see the video, okay? But I know most people will be able to see this right now, okay? So sometimes write this down. How can you integrate your marketing with some controversy? I on purpose did this to integrate with some controversy, okay? So, but it's in a good way, because what it is that it's not dragging me into the nonsense. It's really kind of making people curious about what I'm doing. So controversy and curiosity, okay? So write this stuff down in your notes. I want to see your guys' notes when we get done with this. Controversy and curiosity. How can you inject that into your marketing? Controversy and curiosity. And I cannot wait to see your guys' notes actually at the end of this, okay? I want you actually to screenshot your notes when we get done with this and post it on social media and tag me in it, because I want to see these notes. All right, so back one more time. How can you inject controversy and curiosity into your marketing, okay? So boom, right there. Getting flown into companies these days is so wild to me. Little did I know that learning how to point and click a mouse would get me flown into companies all over the world, okay? This is crazy, okay? Pointing and clicking a mouse would get companies flying me in all over the world. How can you inject ease and speed into your marketing. Okay, these words that I'm teaching you right now, the way that I'm teaching you the sales psychology is the reason why there's 317 comments on this. It's the reason why there's 326 likes on this. There's a reason why this post has been seen multiple thousands of times. Just because there's 326 comments and 317 comments on this doesn't mean that that's the only people that saw it. Okay, you can times your engagement by usually 10. Okay, usually 10 times the amount of people that like, comment, and share your stuff see your stuff. Okay, so right here, how can you inject ease and speed into your marketing? I'm subconsciously marketing within this post by saying, little did I know that learning how to point and click a mouse would get me flown into companies all over the world. That's a subconscious sale of what I teach here, which is I teach how to literally become an online sales professional, how you can literally point and click your way into building a multiple 6-figure and even 7-figure business like I've been able to do sitting right behind this computer screen. So I'm subconsciously injecting that into my marketing all the time. Okay, ease and speed, curiosity and controversy. I hope you guys are writing this stuff down. This stuff is gold. Okay, it's gold. Okay, now right here, when you start to get some credibility, I have 5 different companies on pace to do $1 billion right now that want me to join their movement. And then here's this, okay? Anytime that you, let's see, anytime that you kind of, I guess, say that you are the best or you are on pace to do something great, or anytime that you say that you are great, right? People hate that because it's all about them, right? So you immediately have to bring yourself back down to the level of people that are watching your stuff. And trust me, I'm not even that smart. I think I may have them fooled. So I gave myself a pat on the back, and then I immediately slapped myself down. Okay, because people hate when they talk about themselves in a good light. Okay, because that immediately feel that. You gotta feel this stuff with me, peeps. All right, feel it. Just feel how you felt when I said I have 5 different companies on pace to do $1 billion right now that want me to join their movement. No matter how humble and how God-centered and how spiritual, whatever you want to say you are, you immediately had a jealous bone pull up into your body when I said that, okay? No matter what. Now, I had to reverse that jealous bone in your body and bring me back down to the level of humility and say, trust me, I'm not even that smart. I think I have them fooled. So every time that you say something good about yourself, you need to immediately retract that statement and say something about how average you are as well. Okay? So this is the marketing that is so powerful. You can never put yourself on a pedestal and say that you're better than anybody else without knocking yourself back down. Okay? So over on the right side, over on the left side, I want you guys to just type in some of the stuff that I'm teaching you right now so we can all subconsciously put it into our brains right now, okay? So this is the gold right now. This is the gold, okay? So this is what I want you, this is why I want you guys to understand, when this post didn't directly earn me an income, right? It didn't directly, send money my way, right? But this is the stuff, man. You're selling yourself, okay? You're selling yourself. So Taylor Shiver says they weren't jealous. Okay, great for you, Taylor. That's awesome that you weren't jealous. But 99 out of 100 people will be immediately jealous if they didn't know who I was, they didn't know my heart, they didn't know my spirit, about me saying that I had 5 different companies on pace to do $1 billion that want me to fly in. So you have to understand, you have to go with the average statistics, okay? Now, check this out. I'm reselling what I do. Becoming an online sales professional opens up a whole new world of opportunity for you. So this immediately directs back into the subconscious mind of, if you become an online sales professional, you will have the utmost opportunity on the planet to transform your life, okay? So it comes back to what I do and what I sell, okay? What I do and what I sell, okay? I actually hate looking at this picture right now. It was like 5 in the morning. I was so tired. All right. But okay, back to the point. Okay. Now, sorry, I just had a burp. All right. And that was actually, I did that subconsciously for you guys because we have to really go off of track of what we're doing so we can recharge our brains when we go through our marketing as well. Okay, so let's get back on track. I'm excited for the rock stars. Now I'm still selling because I know that I'm allowed to still sell in this particular opportunity. I'm excited for the rock stars in my entrepreneur circle because they are now learning how to point and click their way to whatever lifestyle they want. They are learning how to become an online sales professional. This right here is what sold people into why they truly got engaged with this post. What this did right here is it took all of the stuff that I said up here on top and it brought it all back into the circle of what I am talking about, what I'm subconsciously trying to sell to people, which is to become an online sales professional. Okay? So you constantly you rewind what you're saying while you're saying it, and you consciously subconsciously plant these seeds back into people as you're rolling through your copy and your sales. Okay, so boom. Now here's the magic. Okay, I could have said all that stuff above, but never got 317 comments and never got 326 likes on this and thousands of people seeing this. I could have said all that, but here's the magic. Can you guess what company is flying me in today? So now this redirects all of what I'm saying back onto you. Okay, this is asking you something, which, remember, in the beginning of this conversation, the only thing that people care about is themselves. Okay, I want you to write that down again. The only thing people care about is themselves. So me saying, can you guess what company is flying me in today, redirects all this energy back into the person who is watching and reading what's going on right now. Okay, so take a guess in the comments below, and if you get it right, I'll send you $100 through PayPal this evening. Okay, this evening. So now people are massively engaged into responding to this particular post because now it's all about them. They can win $100. So if you have the ability to give away some money in your post, now you're going to go next level, because here's the deal. 100% this post is about me selling you on becoming an online sales professional. And if there's not something truly in it for you, it's going to be really tough for you to comment and engage in this, especially if you don't know me. Okay, especially if you don't know me. Okay, so now this thing is all about you. This is all about you getting this $100 bill into your life. Okay, and then I said, if several people get it right, I'll split it up between everyone. Okay, and then I said, let's have some fun. So this kind of goes back into me. So this is why I put this last line as PS. This goes into me, okay, credibility. I'm selling this multiple $1,000,000 idea of like, look, you can point your click and wait to success. But then here's what some cynical people will say right here as well. So I wanted to knock that out. As you can see right here, I'm sitting in economy class. This isn't first class. So then immediately people are thinking, well, if you're that good, Vince, right, you should be in first class. Because if you're that good now, so I had to get rid and remove the cynical people. Now with this last line, PS, they don't fly you first class until you make them money. That immediately removed all of the cynical people. Okay, so the reason why nobody won this comment is because nobody got it right. Everybody thought they knew what it was, but they actually didn't know what it was. They immediately hopped on the getting flown into $1 billion company next year situation. So they all started talking about Jeunesse. They all started talking about these other big companies, these other big names, right? All these different places, right? Because I put myself in that category of starting the conversation with the beginning situation of putting in myself in the curiosity, right, and controversy space. Okay, so this is some multiple $1,000,000 copy that I'm teaching you guys right here, right now. Okay, so when you go through and you read this, okay, this is no longer a post about me flying over to some random company. This is about me selling you on becoming an online sales professional. Okay. I had literally hundreds of people commenting in my inbox, okay, on what company it was, what am I doing, what's going on, what's happening, because of the drama that is involved around this industry. I played in the drama at the same time, gathering thousands of eyeballs on what I had to do. I got hundreds of new Facebook friends from this post. I got hundreds of new messages. I got several brand new business partners from this Facebook post. I got several industry leaders reaching out to me, trying to figure out what is happening right now because of this post. So indirectly, this post made me a lot of money. Okay, gave me a lot of credibility because it showed how much people actually cared. Okay, and so that's what I want you to start injecting. I hope to goodness you guys are taking notes. This is the stuff right here. Say just on the right side or left side if you're with me live, this is the stuff. Just say this is the stuff, and we will move on to the next deal. Okay, I'm just saying this is the magic. This took me 7 years to master. Okay, so don't expect to take this information and go inject it tomorrow and win unless you've been doing it for a little while. But this is the stuff. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that people reserve for their $1,000 a month membership areas, their $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 masterminds. Okay, I've paid literally tens of thousands of dollars to learn less information than what you're getting right now. Okay, tens of thousands of dollars to learn less information, okay, than you guys are getting right now. Okay, so you need to watch this replay over and over and over again. Okay, because I'm telling you, this is the stuff. All right, I see you guys over here, Caden. See you, Exine. I see you, Brett. I see you, Ken. I see you, JJ. I see you, Kathy. I see you, Shet. I see you, Wes. I see you, Vinny. I see you, Kathy. I see you, Amit. I see you, Tim. Let's see who else up here. Oh my gosh, I just got rid of all the chat. What the heck? Got rid of all the chat. I see you, Michael. What's going on? I see you, Edward. I see you, Earl, Joseph. I see you guys, JW over there. I see you guys. All right. So just say yes over in the comments over on the left or right side, depending on whatever side you're seeing this. Just say, show me more if you guys want some more of this stuff. I'll start dissecting into more of my posts. Okay, just say, show me more. Okay, over there. I see you guys still rocking it over there on This Is the Stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. You guys are rocking. I see literally hundreds of comments flowing in over here. Okay, you guys are the bomb. So let's move on. Let's get some. Let's go. Let's keep moving, right? Let's keep rocking. I see you guys are engaged and we're rocking. We got a few hundred people rocking and rolling. All right, let's do this. Okay, so now let's move along to my next post. Let me show you some stuff. Yes, I see you, Alex. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's move on to my next post because you have to. Now, here's the magic. You have to compound your efforts, okay? You have to compound your efforts. I want you to write that down too. Once you get on the roll, right? Once you get the thing moving, okay, you got to keep it rocking and rolling. I see you, Xine. I see you say, I was sleepy, but not anymore. I love it. I love it. So once you get this momentum rolling, you got to keep it moving. Okay, you got to keep it moving. Okay, so check this out. My Facebook post caused a lot of talk and controversy. Okay, boom, right in your face. That's the first thing people read. Okay, my post talked a lot of talk and controversy. That immediately engages people because think about the top shows on television. Think about the news. Drama is what sucks people in. I want you to write that down. Drama sucks people in. Write that down. Drama sucks people in. So how can you utilize some drama to suck people in? Okay, so my Facebook post yesterday caused a lot of talk and controversy. Okay. It even had some so-called leaders show out their immaturity by publicly talking about my character and integrity behind my back. Okay. This sucks people in. There's so many people who read this that had no idea what happened yesterday, but now because of that very first post, I sucked them in. Okay. They couldn't help themselves. They had to keep reading. Okay. This is the stuff, man. I'm telling you, this is the stuff. They had to keep reading. Okay. They had to. So then what that happens is now it takes this, it makes them read everything in here, and then it makes them backtrack to go find what's been going on. Okay. So I'm building off the momentum. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue reading. They made assumptions about my decision, what my intentions were, and even talked about the systems I created over the past few months that help their team members sell more products and services. Yes, the same system. See, since people talked crap on me, I had to reverse that and explain why people would talk crap on me in the first place. Because why? We talked about it in the last post. When people get jealous, they say things that they just can't help themselves. Okay. They are jealous, end of story, period. Okay. And then so I had to, re-talk about this. And I was allowed, the only reason I was allowed to bring out some of the credibility for myself, talk about myself, the only reason I was allowed to do that is because I immediately talked down about myself up here where people were attacking me. So now I'm open to be able to talk about myself, about my credibility, about my resources, about what I've been able to do. Okay. This is the same system that made thousands of sales of products over the last few months. And we believe easily $1 million in sales. Now I put we believe because we don't have hard evidence, right, of the exact number, right? So we don't want to get ourselves in a legal standpoint, but we believe, we know, right, in our heart of hearts, that there was several millions of dollars in sales because thousands of people were using our system, and we know what the system produces. But we don't want to say for legal reasons why we believe easily. So we said we believe, right? You never want to put something that you can't really prove, but you can say we believe, okay? So this is the same system that helped people sell 100% online for their very first time so they could experience freedom that I get to build my business 100% from home. So this is the magic sauce. This goes back to me selling myself, selling my services, selling my knowledge, selling my credibility, selling what I'm so passionate about without people even knowing I'm selling them. Okay? Subconsciously, I have now reversed this negativity and drama into me subconsciously injecting sales into the people who are reading this. Okay. Now they're thinking, what? Okay. So I went from drama to now I'm thinking about what? He sells 100% online, and like, you don't have to do home meetings, home events. You don't have to fly all over the world. What? So now they're starting to think of online sales professionals. Okay. So this is the magic. So how can you inject, right, what you're selling, right, into what you're doing? Okay. So what I'm teaching you guys right now will work for anything. Okay. But I'm just giving you prime examples in my life. Okay. So boom, how can you inject what you're doing and subconsciously sell inside of your posts? Okay. How can you do that? All right. And so that's how you inject it in there right after, right? You give yourself credibility, but right after you talk negatively, right? And fill with drama, like a little bit of, they put me down. Now you're allowed to bring it back out. Okay. This is the magic stuff right here. Okay. So, and then I said, either way. So then what I wanted to do was kind of take the focus, right, off of the selling, right? Because I don't want people to think, okay, now he's just going to sell me this. Okay, now he's just going to sell me this. So then I got to immediately take away the sales at the same time, because I just subconsciously injected this in their brain no matter what, whether they wanted to believe it or not. Okay, now here's the magic. Either way, the lesson here and what I want to teach you is this. Okay, so now I'm going to get back to literally the psychology of relationships and people. And then this is going to naturally inspire you to remove the haters out of your life. So now I'm moving from sales to literally becoming your best friend. Okay, hurting people try to hurt people. Okay, so think about how that affects you right now when you read that. Okay, think about how that affects you when you read that. Hurting people hurt people, try to hurt people. So when you read that, you think all the people in your life, because all of you guys have negative people in your life, you immediately go, it almost like relieves you of all the people that are talking negatively about you, the negative people in your life. That one sentence relieves you and allows you to say, okay, that's why that person tried to put me down. That's why that person tried to say what I had was a scam. That's why that person, you know, said that your business will never work. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to understand. Okay. So hurting people try to hurt people, right? And the only reason I know this kind of stuff is because I've been in business for 7 years. I had to overcome this myself. So I'm giving out lessons that I've learned along the way. All right. So here's the magic. The people who talk negatively about me always have some sort of pain and struggle going on in their life. If they didn't, they wouldn't have time to think about me. Okay. So I'm indirectly slamming, crushing, like literally almost cussing that person out in the nicest way possible, because these people that talked about me definitely are reading this stuff because they're talking about me. They're constantly looking at what I'm doing. So this right here just subconsciously injected the most painful thing into those people's lives that talked negatively about me. And I know it did. But I hope they learned the lesson, okay? And I'm not saying, and I'm saying this to you right now on this webinar in a humble nature because I've been on the other end of the spectrum, okay? To where I was talking negatively and I had to go through these emotions, okay? So even at this webinar right now, when I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, I'm still humbling myself back down with you guys, okay? And not in a sales way, because at the end of the day, that's pointless. I'm teaching you the magic right here. I'm trying to let you guys understand that this is just real life, right? So this webinar was about quote unquote sales psychology, but this is just how real life works, okay? But people don't know it, okay? So boom, jealousy brings negativity every time. So this was a life lesson inside of this post, okay? Because I had to go through the life lessons. And then it was also a jab, an uppercut, a shot to the heart, whatever you want to call it, to the people that said nonsense about me. So hopefully they won't say nonsense about me in the future because they'll just look stupid next time, okay? So that's what you guys got to understand. And so all the people that commented on those people's stuff, right? I could show you some of the stuff that people said about my last post, but I'm not going to because it's pointless. But all those people who commented under it now see and feel and are pained by the lesson that they're learning right now here, okay? Because I was pained by the lesson that they're learning, okay? If you read some of these posts, you can feel the jealousy in their language. The reason why they are jealous could be for many reasons. You just never know. I've been there before. It's tough to be happy for people. It's tough to be happy for people when they have the life you want, okay? So check that out, right? I humbled myself back down though, right? And then I raised myself back up, okay? So check this out. Bottom line, if you truly want to become successful long-term, you have to stop talking about other people and start worrying about yourself. Every ounce of energy you worry about someone else is an ounce of energy you could have worked on yourself. I want you guys to write that down right here and right now, okay? Write that down right here and right now. Okay, this is going to transform your life if you live by this. Every ounce of energy you worry about someone else is an ounce of energy you could have worked on yourself. Okay, that's magic right there because I had to go through that. Okay, I had to learn these freaking lessons and they sucked to learn. And if I can teach you how to get over these lessons that I had to go through, right, and make you fast track over them, that is amazing, okay, right? And that's what I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you how to literally fast track everything you want in life. All right, now moving on. Look, I'm not talking about, see, I have to humble myself back down though. Look, I'm not talking about this subject like I'm some god, because trust me, I'm always only talking out of experience. So I have to explain to the people who are reading this, like, dude, this guy's acting like he knows what he's talking about. You know, he's acting like he just magically born this way. But then I wanted to humble myself back down and show people, look, it's not like I was born this way. I had to go through this nonsense, right? So then I had to humble myself down and explain that, look, you know, it's not that I'm so smart, so cool, so amazing. It's because I had to go through it. I used to look, check this out. I used to show out my immaturity as well when I was younger. I used to worry about what other people were doing instead of worrying about myself. Okay? So I had to humble myself back down in this post, right? And then boom, now I'm going back to selling. Yeah, the timing of my post, what I said and how I said it should have caused people to think a little bit, because that's called marketing. I do everything on purpose. So now we're moving back to selling again. Okay, moving back to selling again, because now people are going, dang, this kid is not just on social media just writing stuff, you know, just for no purpose. Now he's like, what's going on here? So now they want to keep reading. Now you got more intrigue to see what's going on. Then I said, however, just to confuse it up, you got to switch it up, you got to twist it up. The several people who took the immature road, talking about me negatively on social media instead of coming directly to the source, they need to learn the lesson I'm teaching right now. I'm also sharing this lesson with all of you so you don't ever have to go down that road, okay? I have been there before, and it just hurts your credibility so badly. So this is called transparency, okay? How can you inject, write this down, right? Say in your notes, say, how can I inject transparency in my marketing? Write that down. How can I inject transparency in my marketing? Okay. Transparency is really the definition of that, is like letting people to come inside of your life and show them that you're not perfect. Okay. That's transparency. Okay. How can you inject transparency? Good thing is, okay, so then I had to go to like the lessons I learned and some stuff that I saw that was cool about all this, right? I've seen several of these leaders take their posts down already today. That's smart. Hopefully they looked at their posts from the outside in and realized how immature it made them look, okay? By taking down the post, it also protected all the people who comment under it from looking very immature as well, okay? And so now I'm going back to literally just kind of daggering up a little bit, putting the sword through some people's I don't even want to know how to say it, but you know, really just digging the dagger in a little bit, right? Because I want people to remember this. Okay. Now here's what really had a lot of people reaching out to me after they commented on these other people's posts. It helped me though, because I got to see who my true friends were in the comments of these posts as well, and who my fake friends were as well. And it's always only good to find these things out fast. It's always good to find these things out fast so you can save your energy for only the people that truly care. Okay. So now what this did is it really made the people who commented on the posts, right? It made them learn the lesson a lot bigger and better as well. And so this also injects a little bit of drama back into this, right? So it kind of like goes, ooh, dang, a little bit of drama, right? And so that brings it out there a little bit, okay? So what people don't realize though, right? So now I'm going back to anything that I say after what people don't realize becomes a value proposition, okay? Becomes a point where it's like, what people don't realize though is now this is magic. Anything you read after that line that makes you think, oh yeah, for sure, that sells myself into you coming back to my content over and over and over again, because for the rest of your life, right, you're going to think, I'm going to constantly come back to Vincent Jr. and I'm going to learn something what I didn't realize before. And that's exciting. People love to learn. They just don't know that they absolutely love to learn it. Okay. So this is magic. What people don't realize though, is that anytime you hate on someone, it gives them attention. Okay. From those posts that were directed negatively at me, several followers of these people reached out to me and asked about it, what, why, et cetera, et cetera. And because of my response, several of their followers became my new fans and now look at their used to be leader as very immature. So now when those people that talked about me read this, this is just throwing the dagger in their heart. And this is giving massive value to the people who are reading it so they don't have to go down this road. Okay. So bottom line, those negative posts brought me nothing but attention. Okay. Now I have to humble myself back down again. Remember, when you talk about yourself, man, you better humble yourself right back down. Okay. This is the exact same thing I realized when I used to be an immature leader talking about other people. I literally sent leads to the people I was talking negatively about. It's such a wild thing to figure out, but I'm sharing it all with you right now. Okay. So here's the magic. It's such a wild thing to figure out, but I'm sharing it all with you right now. So that line right there subconsciously injects the fact that I'm caring about you without asking anything in return. Okay. So if you don't like, so let me just be super transparent again. So if you watch this entire webinar, right, and you decide that you don't want to go next level in my entrepreneur circle, or if you don't want to like work closer with me and get my trainings and things like that, subconsciously you're and if you don't, you kind of don't have a heart. You would feel bad not to go to the next level with me because of all this content and information that I'm giving you. And so that's what I want to be super transparent in with you guys, is that this is how you really build an audience of people, because you are literally giving people so much more value than they can ever give you back in return. Okay. So that's what you're going to find out here in a second. So it's such a wild thing to figure out. I'm sharing with y'all right now. So how in your marketing can you subconsciously inject that you're giving people more value than they could ever ask for in return? Okay. So how can you subconsciously inject, right, more value into your marketing than they could ever repay you for? Okay. Write that down. So how can I inject so much value in my marketing that people could never feel like they could repay me for? Okay. Write that down. Okay. That's the magic right there. Okay. Look, there's a lot of psychology to my Facebook posts that get people to talk about what I'm doing. That's called marketing. There's a reason why I say what I say and I do what I do. So now this goes back to me becoming the teacher, becoming the authority, becoming the, author essentially of the online marketing world, right? If you want to learn online marketing, you come to me, right? That's what this is subconsciously subjecting right there. Okay. So that literally circles back to the beginning of all this. Okay. There is no accidental message that I post here on social media. So now I'm about to start selling into this webinar that you guys are on right now. Okay. You have to sell people to give their time, okay, to a webinar, because this is time out of your life you'll never get back. So if you don't get massive value from this time right now that you're with me and it doesn't transform your life because you don't go out there and utilize this marketing, you just wasted your time. However, if you actually utilize what I'm teaching you right now, this information is going to go out there and seriously transform your life. So this is the best hour of your life that you've ever spent if you utilize this information, okay? However, it's the worst hour of the life you've ever spent if you go off and you do not utilize this information, okay? So nothing's an accident. So I don't believe that you're here on an accident as well, because this is the reason why you're here, okay? And then now I have to go back to, I'm selling now. So this is a sell time to this webinar. I have dedicated the last 7 years of my life to making sure social media takes care of my family and friends. Every word I post on these status updates are like a sniper shooting a target from a mile away, okay? That's magic right there, because literally sniper shooting, everybody subconsciously thinks of a sniper, pinpoint accuracy, okay? Pinpoint accuracy, okay? 7 years of my life, that immediately injects credibility into the subconscious of my reader, okay? Immediately subjects credibility into the subconscious of my reader, okay? Through my actions and my words, see, I'm nailing the credibility factor because I've humbled myself before this so many times. Through my actions, and because you would never take in this information I'm about to share with you if I didn't humble myself over and over and over again in the above posting, okay? Through my actions and my words, I have attracted over 150,000 people to my email list, social media, and text messaging list. Through my actions and words, I attract over 100 plus new leads into my life and business every single day. Through my actions and my words, I have so many new leads every day that I can't even handle them all. You see these 24 friend requests right here on the top right of this webinar right now? literally, those have all come in within the last couple hours. Okay. I have literally sometimes usually 100 friend requests a day. Okay. And so I have so many new leads that I can never handle them all. I have 2 full-time assistants answering all my messages right now. Okay. Is that something that you want to have in your life, right? And so that's what you want to think about. So subconsciously, subconsciously injecting, right? Becoming an online sales pro in this message right here. It's really, really fun when you learn how to market online properly. So I'm going back from the workflow, thinking about grinding, thinking about working, to adding some fun into this, because this is fun. I mean, right now I'm having a blast teaching you guys this stuff, right? And so it is really fun. There's a lot to learn, right? But it's actually really fun to learn how you can literally control the flow of your life when you learn this stuff, okay? It's really, really fun when you learn how to become an online sales professional. So I just sold the people reading this to becoming an online sales professional again, okay? So let me ask you this. If I put together an online sales psychology lesson overviewing my last few social media posts that got me new fans, followers, and customers, and sent hundreds, if not thousands of people looking to see what I'm up to, would you attend this live event that I put together? Okay? Would you attend? That's the magic right there. Okay? You ask a question, right? And you get your answer. Okay? You ask your question and you get your answer. If you don't ask the question, you'll never get your answer. It's the same thing if you don't ask for people's credit card, they'll never pull out their credit card and buy from you. You got to ask the question. Okay? Would you attend this event? And then now I'm subconsciously going to inject more why they need to say yes real quick. Basically, do you want to learn how to attract hundreds of new fans, followers, and customers in your life every single day like I do? Yes. And when you say yes, they subconsciously say yes. Okay? Great. The live event will be either Wednesday or Thursday night, and I'll have my assistant reach out to you with the link to register. Okay? So I didn't know when the event was going to be, so I wasn't going to say when the event was going to be, but I knew it was going to be one of these nights. Okay? So it ended up being tonight on Thursday night. And now I got to resell it again. Once you learn the sales psychology I use every day, for example, what I say and how I say it to attract new fans, followers, and customers into your life every single day, you will never worry about getting new prospects for your business ever again. Okay? That's the magic. You will never worry about getting new prospects for your business ever again, which is the top 3 problems anybody in network marketing, anybody in businesses, anybody who's an entrepreneur, that's one of the main issues they always have, is getting new prospects. Okay? That's the magic. Okay? So you are literally, if you're an entrepreneur in my position, your whole in an online sales professional, and you're helping other people in whatever business, your entire goal is to help people to never worry about getting new prospects for their business ever again. Okay? The people that I've taught my information to that actually utilize my information, they are literally slammed with prospects every single day. Okay? That's the magic. Now, I'm gonna humble this really quick again. On the flip side, now I want to be transparent and real, okay? Because most people aren't transparent and real. They just go all full on marketing. On the flip side, if you do what I'm about to show you wrong, you will never attract a soul in your business online like I do every single day, okay? So write this down. How can you subject transparent fear into people's lives, okay? This is transparent fear. Okay, so this is legitimately, completely true fear. Okay, because if you do what I show you how to do wrong, you will, I promise you, never attract a soul into your business ever. Period. End of story. Okay. If you don't have access to the membership area in the e-circle, what do I do? If you did pay for the e-circle and you didn't get access for any reason, it must be because you clicked off the page too fast. Just hit me up on Facebook, Caden. We'll get you rocking and rolling. After you make your payment to the e-circle, though, you want to make sure you just wait, and it'll automatically redirect you back into it. But if you have issues, or sometimes people will pay and they'll immediately X off because they're so excited, then you don't get redirected automatically and stuff. So we'll get you hooked up, Caden. So just hit me a Facebook message, no probs. All right, now here's the deal. Transparent fear. I hope you guys wrote that down. If you literally subject transparent fear into your marketing, where if they don't utilize your systems, your solutions, your products, your services, something's going to happen where it's like, oh, they're screwed in a way, right? Say that some kind of way, but then reverse it again and say, don't worry, because it's my promise that I will make you succeed. Okay. If you want to attend this live event that I'm putting together that will help you become an online sales professional, say yes in the comments below, and my assistant will reach out to you with the registration link in the next 24 to 48 hours. And that produced over 301 comments of yes. Okay. So the fact of the matter is that's just 300 comments on social media alone. And this immediately injects full-on credibility into what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Okay. And here's the deal. When you're marketing on Facebook, most amateurs, they'll say, if you want to attend this live event that I'm putting together to become an online sales professional, they'll say, click the link here to get started, or click the link here to get registered. No, never, because if you don't get this engagement, if you don't get people commenting, if you don't get people sharing, it's never going to show up on people's news feeds. Okay. Here's the magic of Facebook and all social media platforms. When you log in, right? When you log into Facebook, okay, your first thing you're going to do is you're immediately going to scroll down your news feed. Okay. That's what everybody does. You need to be the top spot of the news feed. The stuff at the top of the news feed are usually things that have the most likes, comments, and shares. Okay. Usually, most every single time. Now, 70% of people who are on Facebook are on mobile. Okay. So what are people doing on Facebook when they're on mobile? As soon as they log in, this is what they're doing. Okay. This is exactly what they're doing. They're going on their phone and they're just scrolling through their news feed. You have to pop up on the news feed. Okay. This is on Instagram, Twitter. This is on wherever. The stuff that's going to show up right here is the stuff that's most active and engaging. Period. End of story. Okay. Now that's why my stuff gets seen so much, because I start engagement on my post. Okay. That's another trick. Okay. It's another magic secret sauce to all this. Okay. I'm not just, trying to sell a yes. That yes gets me more engagement. That gets me more eyeballs on my stuff, because my stuff's going to be on the top of people's news feeds. Okay. And my stuff that I share on Facebook is always massive value. Okay. And then, oh, by the way, too, let me just go to my mom's page just to show you. If you go to my page, for example, there'll be this new option up here. It'll say see first and default. Okay. See first and default. So if you go up here to facebook.com/OrtegaJR, I'll actually put it in the comments over here if you're live with me. Up here on the top, it's going to look much like my mom's page right here. And you'll be able to just go up here and click see first. And as you can see, it'll say see new post at the top of the news feed. So you can make sure that you never miss out on my stuff by doing that. Okay. So you can make sure you always see what's going on with my stuff. Okay. So that's the magic. All right. But that's the magic. I'm giving you guys the magic stuff right here. Okay. So that's really what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That's why it sold so well to get people here. That's why there was over 1,000 people registered for this. Okay. That's the magic. Okay. That is the magic. If the see first isn't there for you, try to click on a few different options up here on the top. There might be some different options. It might say default. It might say some other stuff. Let's see if it says it. Yeah. If it just says following, then just hover over the following and then go to see first when you're on my page. Okay. And you can also click this, and you can also click get notifications as well, which will never make you miss a beat as well. Okay. So that's the magic there as well. So as you can see, if you just roll through my Facebook posts, you're going to see that I'm constantly engaging, right? Constantly engaging in these sales psychology tips that I just gave you. All right. So there's really no, we've been going for an hour right now, and I could do this stuff forever. Okay. So here's my last post. This is going to be one more. I'll give you one more quick example. My last post, why this blew up, has 529 comments of yes on it. is because this solves a problem in people's lives faster and easier than they've ever thought about before. Okay. Number one, you got to solve people's problems, and it's got to be faster and easier to solve that problem than anybody else's. All right. So write this down. How can I solve people's problems, and how can I do it faster and easier? Okay. So right here, as you can see, let me just give you some why this post blew up so fast, 500 comments. Let me just give you a couple different things really quick. All right. And I got something super special for you guys here in a second who are sticking with me. And I see that we have like 90% of you, 95% of you stuck with this whole time. You're so smart. It's crazy. But right here, here's some magic too. I just found this free to download app for your phone. Okay. Free to download, okay, could mean a lot of different things. Okay. It could be free to download, but it could also be paid once you get inside. Okay. But people love things that are free. Okay. People love things that are free. Okay. So how can you how can you subject maybe some free wording into your marketing? Free to download app. Of course, people are going to download it. It's free, right? That doesn't necessarily mean it's free once you get inside it. Amazon.com, they have an app. It's free to download, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily free to buy their products and services, right? There's some magic for you. That will save you money. Save you money is the number one thing on people's mind every single day. How can you subject and how can you inject saving people money? Okay, write that down. How can I save people money? How can I save people money? Okay, vacations are one of the number one things on people's minds. So how can you wrap vacations around into your products and services? Okay, so this will save you money on vacations. Another number one thing on people's mind is food. Everybody loves food. Okay, dining. How can you save people money on some food? And then the next thing people love is shopping. How can you save people some money on shopping? Okay, I injected the top 4 or 5 things in people's mind right here in the first sentence. And that's why this thing blew up to 500 comments in literally, you know, freaking 24 hours. It's crazy. Okay. Then you just top it all off with icing on the cake that they will pay you to share it with others. So now it's the best thing of all worlds. And then you get paid. I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay. It's ridiculous. Okay. So this is like the best sales pitch on the planet right here in literally one sentence. Okay. There's nothing else better than this. Okay. So how can you subjectively inject this kind of stuff into your marketing? Okay. And then I said, crazy, right? This is exactly what I was trying to do, but they beat me to it. So what this does is for all the people that have any sort of credibility in me and my training and my value, they go, well, Vince is always on top of the latest, greatest things. This must be great, because I am. That's what I do. That's my life. I invest my life into making sure I'm always on top of the latest and greatest things, while you guys at your 9 to 5, because you're not full-time yet, but once you become full-time, you can constantly be on top of the latest, greatest things. Okay. But here's the deal. I have to steal this away right now. And in stealing this away, stealing the excitement away also subjectively helps as well in your marketing. It's in beta right now, and they are allowing me to test it out. If you want me to send you the app first, when I'm allowed to share it with you, say yes in the comments below, and I'll send it to you in the order the comments come in below. Okay. So this injected the curiosity, right, into the marketing, and then also injected the fear of loss in the marketing. I will send it to you in the order your comments come in below. So people immediately run to the comments and go say yes, usually without even reading the rest of it, because they just want to be first. Have you ever heard that thing? If you're not first, you're last, right? If you're not first, you're last, from that funny show, Ricky Bobby. That's how people think. If you're not first, you're last. Okay. And that's the deal. So that's the magic right there. Okay. If you're not first, you're last. So I put in that subconsciously as well. So it made people run to the comments and say yes. And then I just went off on it and injected all of that marketing that we just talked about. To say this app is revolutionary wouldn't do it justice. I'm pretty sure this is going to change how people do business in the 21st century. So now you got people, right, thinking about their future. Okay, write this down. The only reason people buy your products and services is because of the future result. Okay, the future result. The only people buy your products and services is because of the future result. I can't wait to see your guys' freaking notes after this. I'm going to do something special for you guys that send me your notes. The future result. All right. This idea is exactly why I wanted to create this app, because it's a multiple billion-dollar idea. And I knew if I could create it, I would create the most millionaires on the planet. Okay. And so, I mean, just feel that. Just feel what that feels like. I mean, if you didn't want to be involved with that, you'd almost have to be crazy. Like you have to be so confident in what you're saying that you have to make people feel like they're almost crazy to say no to you. Okay. And that's how I feel that if I didn't get access to this app, I'd almost have to be crazy, right? Not to be excited about this, because this is what I want to create in the first place. But this is the future of marketing. Okay. And then I said, too bad this company beat me to it, but hey, it's all good. I feel blessed that I'm one of the first people on the planet that gets to experience what millions will be experiencing in the future. P.S. This app, just to give the app more credibility, costs $100 million to make. There's no way I could have created it any time in the near future anyways. I mean, $100 million is crazy. So everything happens for a reason. So if you want me to send you this app first, right, when I'm allowed to share it with you, say yes in the comments below, and I'm just circling back. I'll send it to you in the order you bring the comments in below. Okay. So boom, it was just like, yes, 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 yes. And the comments are still flowing in right now, 24 hours later. Okay. 18 minutes ago was another comment. Okay. 1 hour, 55 minutes. I mean, comments are just flowing in. And if you do this, like if you have this is how you get more engagement. I just add a sticker, right? And I say, you guys rock. And then what that does is it reignites this post and it puts it back on people's home feeds and their social media. Okay. It reignites the post. Okay. And it puts it back on people's home feeds and social media. So if you have a social media post you want to reignite, just go back in there and put another comment and it'll reignite that post for you as well. Okay. And so it'll start putting it back in people's news feeds faster. Okay. As you can see, boom. Mariana Padilla right there just liked this status right after I did that just now. And I had no engagement on that status for 18 minutes before that happened. Okay. And so it immediately reignited that post. That person immediately saw it right there. Okay. And because of that, boom, Mariano just commented on this post and it had no engagement for 18 minutes. But the only reason they just saw it, so check this out. The only reason that just shot up to the top of their news feed right there is because I just put this right there. Otherwise, Mariano would have never seen that, ever. Okay? This is the magic. I mean, the magic kind of stuff that I do. That is the reason why I'm a full-time online sales professional. Okay? This is like totally off subject of sales psychology. This is just marketing. You reignite your post by adding a comment underneath them. You can go back a year from now, from the post that you did a year ago, and reignite your post by inserting a comment. Okay. And so now this will start a new cycle and a new wave of comments flowing into this post. Okay. So it's magic, right? Facebook just loves engagement. That's the stuff that they show. All right. So dude, I'm telling you, you guys got some crazy stuff today. I mean, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, the stuff that I'm teaching you guys right now, it cost me tens of thousands of dollars to learn. It cost me years of my life to learn, and you learned it all within an hour. I mean, it's crazy. And so, and if you guys want to go next level, here's the deal. Go to Vincent Jr. I'll write this down really quick. All right. Vincent Jr. eCircle.com. Put it in the comments over here on the right. Vincent Jr. eCircle.com. I'm gonna do something special for you guys though, so hold off before you purchase. Once you go there, you're gonna land on this page. We got 3 different levels. We got a $20 a month level, we got a $200 a month level, and we got a $1,000 level that's going to $2,000 literally anytime right now. But what I'm gonna do for you guys that are only live with me, right? I'm gonna give you access to this eCircle level 1 membership. If that's where you wanna start, I really recommend you start at the 2nd level or the 3rd level. But for those of you guys who just want to dip your toes and see what my next level stuff's all about, I'm going to give you guys right now only live. The people on the replay will not get this. If you want to get a 14-day $1 trial, go to Vincent. I'm going to put it in the comments over here. VincentJuniorSecret.com. I'm going to put it over there in the comments. When you go to VincentJuniorSecret.com, okay, you're going to go this page. Whoops, hold on really quick. VincentJuniorSecret.com. You're going to go to this page where you can get a 14-day $1 trial. So $1 for the first 14 days. You can cancel at any time, and then $20 for each month after that. That's only if you just want to dip your toes in the sand. Okay, that's only if you want to dip your toes in the sand. I recommend you get the level 2. Just get your yearly done. You don't have to pay any monthly payments. And then I really recommend you get the level 3 because it's going up to 2,000. But you're gonna get a lot of stuff with this. Okay, you're gonna get a lot of stuff with this. Okay, you're gonna get access into my membership area that literally we just started. You're gonna get to see me build it up. The first step, the first deal you're gonna learn, it's a 55-minute training, 10 steps to becoming an online sales professional. It's literally, I break down every single step that you need to really think about so you can become an online sales professional. Then the next one is setting up and closing sales on Facebook. I literally take you behind the scenes. I'm gonna show you how to close sales on Facebook. And then the next thing I have is my organic Facebook promo method. It's literally how I dominate with Facebook events. There's going to be literally 50, 60, 100 videos inside of this. Literally, you're going to watch me build it out, and you're going to go step by step. So that's one of the levels and one of the access that you get when you get access to the eCircle. You're also going to get access to my private eCircle membership community, which is very, very fun and exciting right here. We got about 250 people or so that's got access to the circle so far. We got about 131 in here. We got a 24 pending. So we have about 100 people that are waiting to get in right now. So just give my assistant 24 hours or so to get you guys in. She welcomes you in with these cool images as well. So just give her some time. As you can see right here, you'll be welcomed in with an awesome image. You'll be welcomed by, you know, like literally 30, 40 different people, which is very exciting and fun. But as you can see, it's constantly welcoming people in every single day, usually every, you know, few minutes of the day. And we have a lot of fun. So you guys are literally going to learn how to become online sales professionals. It's awesome. You're going to learn, you know, next level stuff. You're going to learn how to become full-time online if you want to. You're going to learn how to sell your products and services. You're going to learn how to dominate your network marketing business. You're going to learn everything. And then what the cool thing is, I'm also opening this thing up to my affiliate program here within the next just few days, where you'll earn 50% commissions on all these as long as you're leveled at the level that you bring people in. So if you're at the $20 level, you'll earn $10 commissions on everybody you bring in. If you're at the 200 level, you'll earn $100 commissions. And then if you're at the $1,000 level, which is going to go to 2,000, once it's at the 2,000, you'll earn the $1,000 commissions on that level as well. So it's just a cool little incentive as well for you guys to, you know, bring people into the community and show them how to become an online sales professional as you are. They call it learning and earning, right? And really that's what it's all about. So literally what you're going to get is just, you know, stuff like you learned today. It's just next level stuff. I mean, it's the stuff that people don't know. I mean, what you learned tonight is 0.00000000001% of what people know on the planet. Okay? Like I said, what you learned tonight is worth tens of thousands of dollars, and you will never learn this stuff for free, what I taught you guys tonight, ever. Okay? And so what this really does, and what I'm teaching you guys how to set up completely transparent, is this is what you do. You give massive, massive, massive value. You give massive, massive, massive energy away to people, and then you have a particular place where you can give them next level information, like beyond what you gave them. And so where you have to go even deeper into what you're talking about, okay? And so I always compare this to literally a bow and arrow, okay? Literally, a bow and arrow, the farther you want to shoot it, the more you got to stretch, right? The farther you want to shoot, the more you got to stretch. So on this webinar, you guys are starting to stretch a little bit because you're learning, you're writing down notes, you're taking action, you're starting to stretch a little bit. But if you want that bow and arrow to just pinpoint, hit that pinpoint accuracy, right? Where you let it go and it's got all that velocity, all that speed, and it's just boom, right there. Hits that perfect target with every single thing that you want. You got to go next level, okay? You got to get in the eCircle. So if you want to rock and roll, right, and you just want to get that first level, go to VincentJRSecret.com right now. just for the live attendees, if you're watching this replay, I'm sorry, you're not going to get it. Just for the live attendees, you'll get a $1 14-day trial. But I highly recommend you go level 2 at least, or level 3 if you can. But if you can't go level 2 or level 3, then just get in for the $1. I mean, do it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's $1. You can cancel at any time. There's no contracts, right? You're spending a freaking $1, right? To learn. Literally, you're going to find out the information that I teach you is the stuff. Like I said, I just gave away free content tonight that literally costs tens of thousands of dollars for most people to learn, right? Imagine what's going to happen when you pay a little bit of money in the content that I'm going to give you, okay? And so that's what I'm talking about. That's what this whole deal is just so freaking awesome right now. Like every single thing that you can tap into right now, where we're going as a community and where we're going as an online sales professional movement. I mean, it's just exciting because so many people teach people online sales strategies, right? But they don't teach them how to become an online sales professional, okay? I'm teaching you guys how to become an online sales professional. You can sell anything as an online sales professional. You can sell real products, okay? You can sell digital products. You can be consulting for businesses. I got buddies, and I've done it myself, that charge $25,000 for a business consulting, just consulting, because you have online sales pro skills, right? You can help brick and mortar stores. You can start your own business. You can do so much stuff. This is the 21st century highly sought after skill that nobody has. I believe it's the #1 skill on the planet right now. I mean, the only reason Donald Trump is winning in the presidential campaigns right now is because he's the best online marketer, okay? Some of the stuff he says is so radical, right? Some of the stuff he says is out there, right? I'm not going to get into political stuff because at the end of the day, hey, the dude's doing what he's doing and he's winning because he's an online sales pro, right? He's hired the right people where he's an online sales pro. He's dominating Facebook. He's dominating Twitter. He's dominating Instagram, right? He's putting his content where the eyeballs are. I don't even know who the other presidents are. Most of you guys have no clue who the other presidents are, okay? That's because he's an online sales professional. It's the #1 skill on the planet, no matter what you're doing, okay? So to go next level, right here, right now, live with me, at least minimum, right? You want to go in the offer I'm giving you for live at VincentJrSecret.com, VincentJrSecret.com will get you a $1 14-day trial. If you're watching this replay, I'm sorry. It's going to be just a normal $20 to get in. But other than that, I mean, at the end of the day, what I want you guys to realize right now is that we are living in the most blessed times on the planet, where literally anybody can become an online sales professional, okay? If you're really willing to do that. I've taken introverts, right, and made them the most powerful forces to reckon with, okay, in my teachings and trainings. Introverts, people that can't even communicate, right? People that could barely even say what's up on a webinar are now sales professionals, literally traveling the world, doing what they want to do when they want to do it, okay? Or I've turned people into literally full-time entrepreneur moms and dads where they can spend time with their family. That's what my passion is, to where like literally right when I get off this webinar, I'm going to walk out the door and my family's right there, right? I'm not at a sales meeting to where I have to drive back to my family, where I'm tired, where I'm exhausted, where I have no energy, where I just dealt with people and all that stuff, right? Is that what you want, right? Or do you want to be an online sales professional where you can be literally with your family 24/7, right? And you don't have to drive and fight traffic. You don't have to put yourself in traffic. You don't have to travel all over the place. Literally, what I did actually in my last business was I invited a few people over to try the products and services. Dude, I immediately said, oh, I'm never doing this again. I had like 4 people over. One of the people brought 3 of their kids, and 2 of them pooped in their diapers and threw their poop in my freaking trash pails. I'm like, this is never going to happen again. This is why I started to become an online sales professional 7 years ago, right? And so that's the beauty, okay? Yeah, Caden, you will see on that training, the organic events training, you'll see the select all. So you'll get rocking and rolling for sure. So, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, hit me with questions over here on the right side if you guys have any questions. But I just want you guys to understand that, like, our opportunity right now to become online sales professionals is never going to be easier. It's only getting harder every single day because so many people are waking up. They're waking up and realizing this is the #1 skill on the planet. They're realizing this is what everybody needs. Okay. Everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what business it is. They need these online sales pro skills. They need to learn how to market their products and services effectively online. They have to have it. No longer is the internet just a game or a thing or a fad or whatever, right? It's part of our lives. It's 50%, 100. It's actually like 100% of our lives now, because they did some just crazy statistics where people are on their phones and the internet like 5-10 hours a day now. So like the internet is taking over people's lives, right? So why wouldn't you want to learn how to dominate the internet, right? So you can dominate literally this life. Like if you can dominate the internet, and if you understand how to be an online sales pro, you can dominate this life. Like it's not like you're just going to learn some skills. Like you're literally going to dominate life in general, right? And that's the crazy part about being an online sales pro. I mean, it's crazy. Think about it. So I'm excited for it. One more time, I'll just go to my page really quick. But those 3 different options, really quick, you're gonna have that $20 a month right now on this webinar live. If you go to vincentjrsecret.com, you'll get it for $1 for 14 days, okay? And if you go to the $200 a month or $200 a year deal, okay, you'll save yourself $40. You'll save yourself 2 months, and you'll just be done. You'll be on the yearly. And then right here, this is going up to $2,000 probably within the next couple days. So if you see that, my bad, but you'll earn $1,000 commissions when it goes up to $2,000. Okay. And you'll just look like a freaking boss if you do the level 3. Like, you know, what I was talking about earlier on this professional image, you got like literally like 0.5 seconds or something crazy to make an impression on people's lives. Like seriously, that quick. And so if you're social media, like you can do all the best stuff in the world. Like I guarantee if I did the same post right here, without this professional look and feel of my actual social media, that I would have had half of the engagements, half of the likes, okay? I would have had half of everything, okay? So let's see. IX says, I don't want to go get my credit card, but I want to move behind the computer so you don't miss something. Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to miss anything. I'm not going to train anymore, but I'm just giving you guys how important it is to really upgrade your presence. I mean, it's everything. So like, imagine if you were in a one-on-one meeting with somebody and you walked in raggedy and, you know, you're trying to sell them something that's of massive value. You can't walk in raggedy. Like you have to have a presence, you know? And so it's so powerful on that level 3. You're going to get your social media graphics done. You're going to get a full-on custom blog done, which mine's almost done. Finally, we've been revamping it like every single day. It's crazy. So I'm just super excited. I'm super pumped for you guys. Like I said, at the end of the day, do it. Get done really quick right now. I'm going to give you guys like another minute to ask me some questions and get that Vincent Jr. secret done. Like literally, I'll give you guys maybe 5 minutes after we get off this thing live to order that $1 trial if you want to do that. But like I said, I want to just really reward you guys for being here for now 1 hour and 20 minutes. I mean, it's crazy that you guys are here right now after an hour and 20 minutes. It shows me how dedicated you guys truly are. Okay. So other than that, hope you guys are having an awesome one. One more time, write it down. Let's see. How did you get that professional graphic? So when you get the level 3, all right, when you get the level 3, you're going to get my exact same designer. Okay. So when you guys get level 3, which is going up to 2,000, you can get it for 1,000 right now. You're going to get the exact same designer that I have, the exact same person, the exact same girl, the exact same everything that I have. And she'll make it custom to you, whatever colors you want, all that stuff. Okay. So that's how you get it. So if you go level 3, like I said, it's going up to 2,000. You can get it for 1,000 right now. You will be able to rock and roll. So somebody said the $1 deal won't be available later. No, it's not going to be available later at all. So it's only for the people who are live with me right now. So if you go to, let me just write it down for you, Vincent Jr. Secret.com. We'll give you the $1 14-day trial, and then Vincent Jr. eCircle.com. You can get more info. All right. So just write that stuff down. I'll leave the VincentJrSecret.com live for just a few minutes after we get done, about 5 minutes after. Okay. But like I said, it's not going to be available. The Vincent Jr. Secret would just redirect afterwards, just straight up to this page. So it won't do anything for you. You won't be able to get the discount of the $1 14 days. But like I said, if you want the massive social media graphics, you definitely want to get the 1,000 before it goes to 2,000. And then you can kind of scroll down here and see, you know, why people are joining it. What's it all about? You know, is my lifestyle, you know, am I even qualified to teach you? You know, is this a lifestyle that you would even want? You know, do I build the way the business? Do I build my business the way you want to build? You know, do you want to become the Amazon of entrepreneurs, or do you just want to be, you know, a product? That's it, right? I want to be the Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Amazon's got 200 million streams of income. It's crazy. I'll teach you guys how to set up 10 streams of income over the next few weeks. I'll teach you guys obviously how to get massive online engagement. We talked about that today. Dominating social media platforms. I'll teach you all the different social medias. I'll teach you guys how to build massive email lists. I have an email list of 170,000 plus now. Teach you guys all that stuff. My next big success story, I mean, I have some success stories last year that were insane. You know, people making $100,000 in just a few months, just crazy stuff. And then other than that, you'll see some more information there. You'll also get to see some of the people who have joined right here on the top. If you play this video right here, you'll see over 20 or so different people that have joined. You'll get to watch their stuff. You'll get to see what they're doing and what they're all about. And really, that's all there is to it. So give me 1 second really quick. All right, back in action. We're ordering some pizza right now, so just want to make sure the fam was good. All right, so let's see. I love the notes. Oh, and by the way, really quick, do me a favor on Facebook, if you would, just post your notes on your Facebook. Just go, like, literally take a screenshot of your notes and just go to photo video and just post your notes on Facebook and tag me in them and tell me what you thought about the webinar. So literally just go to upload photos and videos and from your phone, and just let me know what you thought about the webinar. I want to see what you guys thought about it. I want to see your guys' notes. I want to see who was really paying attention of you guys, and I'll do something special for you guys as well. For those of you guys who do that, just make sure you tag me on your post as well, and make sure it's the right tag, because there's 2 different Vincent Ortega Juniors. Just make sure it's my main page so I can see it. Okay. Joseph just made his payment. Boom. I love it, Joseph. I see you over there. I think there was about 20 or 30 people that just came in. So I love it. You guys will be added to the group. You'll get redirected to the group and everything. So other than that, we're good to go. But let me see your notes. Post it to Facebook. Tag me in your notes. And just let me know what you thought about the event. I'll do something special for you guys. And I just want to see I want to see what kind of notes you guys did. I want to see how engaged you guys got with the information. So what is my take on engagement by posting the birthday notifications on Facebook? Yeah, you should definitely post to every, that's actually a thing that I do. Just got it done, Don Johnson. Awesome, awesome stuff. I love it. Normally I call out people who come in, but I'll just let you guys call each other out, call it out, and then I'll just stay over there. But I think last I looked, yeah, we got about 27 people that just came in, which is awesome. So I'm very excited for you guys. So let's see. What is your take on engagement by posting birthday notifications? I highly recommend that you guys literally every single day. Let me go here. All right, let me go here. I highly recommend that you guys go here to your top every single day and click on that birthdays and just go through right here and literally just post to everybody's wall. Okay. And what that does is, like, that's their most special time of the day. Like, they'll remember that for the rest of their life. Like, you came to their wall and you posted happy birthday. So, like, that's a subconscious deal. I mean, it is what it is. And then when you can't post a wall, you just post on their thing. I actually, you know, if you want me to be completely transparent, I actually have my assistant do this for me every day. It's one of the checklists that she has to do. It's not because I'm lazy or inconsiderate. It is what it is. Like, so, you know, I just don't have time to do it, but I want people to know that I care. So I hire an assistant that I pay to do it. You know what I mean? So that's another quick tip, but I recommend you guys do that for sure. I mean, I have a full-on document that my assistants follow and a guide that literally what it's doing is it just like duplicates me. You know what I mean? So it's real. I mean, you're literally, if you're paying for somebody to do it, then I mean, it's real that you care. It's just I'm not the one actually doing the happy birthdays. I'm usually the one answering messages if they're like messages that they can't answer, but they usually answer most of my messages. So if there's messages that come to you that seem weird, like they're not me, just know it's my assistant. Like I said, I have 2 now, so it's like sometimes they'll talk differently and stuff like that. So right on. Tag it to what? Tag it to me. Okay. So tag me in the post when you guys do it. So like literally if you go to upload photo, let's say you just uploaded a random photo. Let's see. So let's say this was your photo or whatever. Just say what you thought. Oop, I'm not even on the screen. Oops, here we go. All right, so upload the photo to your Facebook right here. And then up here, just say what you thought about the webinar tonight and tag me. So just do like down here, it says, who are you with? Just type in my name, Vincent Ortega Jr., and I should pull up. All right. I'm not pulling myself up, but it should pull up. Okay. And, oh, when you see, okay, here we go. If you do an @my name too, when you see this, you want to tag the one that just says Kansas City, Missouri. Don't tag the one that says public figure. I usually only use that for Facebook marketing as well. Okay. So I've been doing some Facebook marketing too. So I'm going to teach that as well, but tag me in that photo. Let me know what you thought about it. I want to see your notes. It'd be awesome. And then other than that, I will be teaching how to do Facebook marketing, which you guys might like to see too, how to attract people into your life. So let me just show you what I did here. So I actually promoted this webinar on my Facebook page right here, as you can see. And when this pulls up in people's news feeds, right, they click on the registration link and they go register for the webinar that was tonight. And when Facebook's advertising this to all the people that have seen my websites, which is so cool. So, and it's retargeting them. So they can never they can't move on Facebook without seeing me, which is hilarious. So I love it. And so let me just show you, give you some insight on how this works. But so we got 156 post clicks, and I spent, let me see, does it show me how much I spent? Okay, so I spent $40. Okay, I spent $39.79 to get 163 actions, which is 94 click links. So let me just give you guys some more value really quick. This is next level marketing, but I just want to kind of show you what we do around here. Okay, but 39.79, and you divide that by 94 link clicks. Okay, it cost me 42 cents per person that clicked this link right here on the top to go to my webinar, and half of those usually opt in. Okay, so half of those would be 50 people opting into my webinar that I didn't have to go chase. They came chasing me, and so it cost me about almost $1 a lead in the end to attend these webinars. And these webinars, I usually bring, 30% of the people that come into the webinars usually become a member. And so, making anywhere from $20 to $1,000 or $2,000. And then in the future, what's going to be cool is that I'll be making 10, you'll be making 10. I'll be making, 50% of it. And so that's the exciting part. That level 3 right now is I'm barely making any money because I'm paying all that out to our designers and bloggers. And I'm barely making money on the webinar registrations or on this particular deal anyways, because normally I'm charging, thousands of dollars for stuff like this. So really what this is all about is just kind of separating my curious people, right, from my serious, so I can really train my serious people, because it's so cheap. I mean, it's like nothing. You can't even, for $20 a month, I mean, you can't even barely get fast food anymore for that. We're ordering pizza right now, and I bet the freaking pizza bill is going to be $50 for a one night meal of pizza, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy because, I mean, you try to find this information, you're going to be paying literally thousands of dollars for the same information that I'm training you guys on. And I do that on purpose. And it really comes down to the fact that I like serving more people versus serving less for higher money. A lot of people say they want to serve less for higher money because it's less headaches. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I just, when it comes down to the time where, I'm laying on my deathbed, I don't want to say that I served 100 people that paid me $100,000 a month. I want to serve, literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, you know, think like when I'm laying on my deathbed thinking to myself, man, you know, God, I did good. You know, I feel proud of what I've done on this earth because I transformed, you know, literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people's lives. And so that's why I charge so little for my information that other people would charge you so much for, is because, like, for me, you know, the legacy that I built becomes for massive amounts of people over little amounts of people for higher money, you know? So that's what I want you guys to understand, is that it really comes down to, you know, if that's kind of what your heart is too, you might want to align with our community. But if that's not your heart, like if you're not here to serve people, you know, most of my training is servant leadership. So like, it's all about serving others. And so if you're all about yourself, you know, this training is not for you. If it's only about yourself, you know, it's not really for you. Like literally what happened is that, what is it, about 4 or 5 years ago, you know, I was swimming in a pool and all of a sudden I just got overwhelmed with joy and happiness. And that's when God came into my life. And, you know, the main thing that really came into my life was just like servant driven leadership. Like, how much can I serve people, right, for how little of money to get the lifestyle that I want, you know? And so really that's what it comes down to. It's like, how many people can you serve? You know, so many people are pitching only high ticket because you don't have to do so much work. You know, you can make so much more money. But at the end of the day, like, I don't care about that. Like, you know, I'm comfortable, you know, with making $50,000 to $100,000 a month. You know, I want to make more, and I might in the future, right? But at the end of the day, like, it's not about, you know, getting rich off a less amount of people. Like, that's the whole pitch with higher ticket stuff. It's like, you can get rich off a less amount of people. Well, that's cool, right? But at the end of the day, why not mix them both together? You know, $1,000 commissions on our eCircle is going to be pretty cool. You know, there's other streams of income where you can make $4,000 of income on people's sales as well, that we're actually talking about right now inside the eCircle, which you'll love. But at the end of the day, the entry fee doesn't need to be high, right? Because I want to serve as many people as I can. So somebody just asked, yeah, we're live right now. So the Vincent Jr. secret for $1 14-day trial is still rocking right now. Vincent Jr., let me just go back to my deal. Just write these down. I'll keep it live for literally about 5 minutes after I get off here. But VincentJrSecret.com, right there will give you that. And then VincentJrECircle.com will give you the full-on information. So just think about it. You know, think about, you know, what, you know, is serving people really part of your nature? Because that's what I teach, like how to serve more people, how to change more lives, right? How to build a bigger, you know, community, a bigger network, right? And you can't do that if you only care about yourself. So I'm just giving you guys some down to earth stuff real quick, to really push you away, you know, if you're not a servant driven person, if you're only about yourself. But if you're about other people and you want to help other people, this is definitely for you. Okay. So, you know, I don't want selfish people in our community. Like, that's why this hasn't been a big deal. Like, I made my last company go from 0 to 40,000 people fast within a few months, because it was really just a sales deal. Like, make money fast, make money fast. This is about how many people can we serve, right? And how can we move slowly, but with speed at the same time, but make sure that nobody gets left behind, is this new vision, right? And that's what it's all about. After the trial finishes, does the payments cancel? How do you cancel if you wouldn't be able to make the payments? Literally, you will have to, I mean, if you couldn't make the payments, then the car is going to decline anyway, so it won't matter. But you can cancel your trial at any time. So you could cancel on the 14th day or the 13th day before it charges you $20. So it's going to be a 14-day trial, and then it'll automatically charge your card to $20 a month after that. So you can cancel anything at any time, which is cool. And then for those of you guys who can afford the 200, and the 1,000, get to those levels, because when we open up the affiliate program, you'll be qualified at the level in which you have yourself. Okay. And so that's really very important for you to understand, is if, say, for example, if you're at level 1, you bring somebody in and they buy a level 2 or a level 3, you're not going to earn commissions on that. You only earn commissions on level 1. So you have to be at the current level. And the reason why I do that, to cancel, all you got to do is send us an email. Or you can actually cancel in PayPal. So you don't even have to send us an email. You can just go to PayPal and cancel when you want to do that, if you want to do that. But you'll never want to cancel, I promise. So my retention rate usually for membership areas like this, just to let you guys know, is anywhere from 1 to lifetime, like 1 year to lifetime members that I've had. I literally have over 1,000, 2,000 people or so still paying me anywhere from $7 a month to 100. I forget what our memberships are. It's so crazy, like 129 or something. I forget, but that's really, over the last few years. And so at the end of the day, that's the beauty about working with me, is that, I'm going to be here for you every day. The people that you may buy stuff from in the future, I don't know if that's the case usually, so really understand that, at the end of the day, I'm going to be here for you guys every step of the way. Okay. So much love. I'm going to get out of here. Vincent Jr. Secret will be working for about 5 minutes. It'll actually go straight to, let me just go to the page really quick. All right. If you go to Vincent Jr. Secret right now, okay, you will get the $1 14-day trial, and then it'll be $20 after that. You can also go down here to no PayPal account, pay with credit or debit card. You don't have to use PayPal if you don't want to. Okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then, so that will be live for about 5 minutes after we get offline. If you're watching the replay, sorry, you're not qualified for it. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. And then, other than that, if you want to upgrade, so when we do go live with our affiliate program within the next few days, you'll be qualified for these levels. Just go to vincentjreCircle.com and you'll be able to get the yearly, which I highly recommend, or you'll be able to get the VIP, which I highly recommend you get before that goes up to 2,000. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be paying $1,000 commissions on that, which is going to be sweet. So you'll love that. Derek, I see you said you just signed up. I love it. That's the 35th person now that signed up on this webinar. So you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. So like I said, at the end of the day, this information is the #1 skill that you can have in the 21st century, period. End of story. So I'm freaking pumped and excited. So other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hang with the family. We've been on here for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I hope you guys understand how much I care about you. We'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Peace.